Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through Sign series. This is for Venus and Gemini. So if in your birth chart, your Venus is in the sign of Gemini, this love reading is for you. If you don't know where your Venus is placed, you can pause this video, go to any free astrology website, such as astro.com, enter your birth time, location, day, and it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. If you don't know your birth time, your exact birth time, that's fine. You don't need it for this, just to see where Venus is at. But yeah, it's going to generate a free birth chart. If your Venus is sitting in a sign of Gemini, then this is for you. And also, if you guys do know your exact birth time and you have Gemini as your 7th house, this could apply for you too. Also, I forgot to mention, because I know somebody's going to ask, if both your sun and Venus are in the same sign, this is for you too. It can go for both. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. All right, so the heart of the situation, we have the 5 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Hermit. Then we have the King of Swords, High Priestess, 2 of Wands, the Devil, the Knight of Cups, sorry. Okay, so starting off, I'm feeling a sense of rejection. There's someone in need of something and they're not asking. So that could be like maybe not communicating with someone. Your needs aren't being expressed, or someone isn't expressing what it is that they truly want. For some of you, I just feel like I should mention Motown. I don't know what that means, but Motown is something that I feel like I should just bring out for somebody. But yeah, there's this sense of like the have and the have-nots, and just kind of feeling like left out in the cold, like you're seeking refuge, but you're not making it verbally known. For some of you, either you are running away from a situation because you feel like your needs are not being met and you're running into the arms of this earth sign, or this earth sign is the one that has left you out in the cold. So it can go either way. If you're dealing with an earth sign, that could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person is very sexy, very mysterious, very laid back. They are not very expressive of how they feel. They take their time. You can't push them or rush them or manipulate them. They're a very smart person. This person may even come from a background of money, or maybe they have that appearance that they have money. I feel like they're very well dressed. They might also be very refined. At least they know how to present themselves publicly as a very refined person. They are into the occult. For some of you, they're into the occult. I'm feeling like something was burned in a fire too. Like some information, like someone had some sort of secret information and they balled it up and threw it in a fire. I don't know what that's about. Also something about someone started a fire. I don't know where that's coming from. I'm just gonna let that be. And maybe that comes from searching through some belongings, like something was burned up in a fire and someone went back looking for something valuable that was theirs. And even if it wasn't a fire, there was something tragic, because I know there was some hurricanes. But I'm seeing someone sifting through what appears to be junk now. It looks like junk, but there's some valuable information. Like you feel like you need that in order to move forward. For some of you, there's something about London coming up to me too. Like I see this clock, but it's making me say London. And even like that song, London Bridge is Burning Down. I don't know what that is. Hopefully that makes sense to somebody. Now also with the Hermit here, some of you could be spending time alone, or your partner is, because there's someone, or this has to do with their occupation. Like you might work with artifacts, or your partner does. You're examining them, even if it's like a painting, something, you found something very valuable. You found something that helped you discover who you are, your background, where you come from. You discovered something important about your ancestors, something that was lost or is lost, and you're trying to find it or find out if it has any value. For some of you, you're on some sort of spiritual journey, and you're being enlightened by something. You're like driven, like this is exciting for you. For some of you, you're going back to school, or this is something that you've been thinking about. You've been studying, you've taken up a new study, you've been researching something. This is helping you move forward. It's helping you grow. Something else that kind of came to mind while I was looking at this card too. Yeah, you could be dealing with someone who is a professor, or you're in love with your professor, but you don't want to tell them. You have all these feelings and you can't let them out. Or your teacher, or someone that just is very wise or spiritual, and you're like in love with them, but I don't know, it's feeling like maybe they might reject you, or you had an opportunity to let them know how you felt, but you didn't. Something like that could be going on. Also dealing with the King of Swords here. Is another person that is very deep and intellectual and stimulating. Older person. So I feel like a lot of you could be dealing with someone that's older than you, or this is just your age range. Someone dealing with the mysteries. Something's very mysterious about this person. You could be dealing with someone who is like a psychic, intuitive, empath. There's also there's secrets. Someone might have secret feelings for you, or you them. Secret admirer. You may have visited a reader or a psychic to find out how they felt about you, because you can't figure it out. There's also some things going on that with you or your partner, it's not time for you for that information to be revealed just yet. You're going to have to use your intuition when it comes to dealing with this person or situation. And you may have already had some sort of dreams, especially if you're intuitive yourself. You may have already had some dreams, or just whatever the case. Listen to your gut feeling. Listen to that intuition. And you're going to have to also have some sort of patience, because everything is not going to be revealed to you at once, or like you're wanting it to or expecting it to. I do also feel that for some of you, there is someone that is at a distance and you're trying to figure out how to get to them or how to make something work. I feel like you're making some sort of plans on how you want to pursue this person. Now, if this isn't you, then yeah, someone could be secretly trying to figure out how they can get you, how they can be with you. And I feel like they're trying to figure it out from a higher perspective, or they have like the upper hand in a situation. Maybe they have the upper hand because you don't know how they feel and they want to keep it that way. And for some of you, either you are secretly obsessing over someone or they're secretly obsessing over you. There's some strong sexual chemistry between you and another person. You may have a couple of options here, like maybe you accomplish something with one person, now you want to accomplish this, or maybe you want to go to the next level that you haven't been to yet. But there's some strong sexual energy. You might be attached to someone only because of sex, like, and trying to figure it out. Why? Like, why am I so drawn to this person? It's like a strong sexual attachment. Be very mindful of the people that you're dealing with, though, because they might be very selfish. They could be a narcissist and only looking out for themselves. And you're putting all of your energy into this person. Maybe you're in a relationship because of fear of the unknown. You don't know what it would be like if you were to leave this person or to be alone. But all that fear, they're feeding off of your energy. They're feeding off of your fears. They're manipulating you. It's like someone is really taking advantage of you. You might be dealing with someone who is very abusive. They could be physically abusive or mentally abusive or sexually abusive. There are some things going on with this person, and you need to face those fears in order to deal with them. And again, I'm feeling like something about a fire. I don't know if someone is trying to doing some sort of manipulation, even if it's like through candle magic. But someone is abusing their powers. So that could be you or someone else. Some of you could be attached to a water sign. So, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, also could be a Virgo. Or I think I already said that. But yeah, this person could also have a drinking problem, or you yourself might have some sort of drinking problem or addiction. But this person is very sensitive, emotional. I feel that they manipulate people with their emotions, and they're very skilled at it. You don't realize that you're being manipulated, but that's what they're doing. Even if this is like an alcoholic, they might make you feel guilty for leaving. Like, oh, everyone leaves me. No one wants to stay with me and help me work through this. I mean, it's some form of manipulation. And again, like I said, this could be you. Also with the devil here is always the possibility of being in a toxic and a karmic relationship. Is karmic because karma to me is like repeating something over and over again. And it's like it's happening because you haven't recognized your mistakes, or you haven't recognized some sort of error. So it just keeps repeating itself, the same type of relationships or the same type of energy or the same type of situations. You keep getting into situations where you feel like you're being trapped and smothered and manipulated. And that's because you haven't recognized that this is a cycle that you need to break. For those of you that study astrology and study your birth chart, that information is there for you to show you your repeated karmas, your cycles. So whatever it is you don't like, whatever it is that you're suffering from, Because some things you enjoy, some things you just like. But the things that you don't like, that birth chart is there for you to see it and recognize it and say, you know what, I don't want to keep repeating this. So let me be conscious of it, be aware of it so that you can begin to break those patterns and cycles, okay? So I hope this has helped. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can email me, namat76@gmail.com. It's in the description box below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and many blessings to you.